Hello to you and welcome to our studio. I am Professor Nelson. I have my colleague with me right here.
And I am Dr. Beverly.
There is a very important topic we want to share with you today. You know, there are a lot of things that happen in our lives which we are aware while some happen without our knowledge.
It's normal to keep blaming others for our fate. It's normal to blame God, government, sometimes innocent people out there.
But we have a level of control to a lot of circumstances we face in life. I know you may be surprised, but permit me to say that there's one aspect of you that is very much important. With it, you can even control the world around you. The mind. The mind is the most powerful aspect of you. It is the center of your endowment and might.
With your mind you can rule the world, with your mind you can control almost everything. The first step everyone needs to take in order to succeed is to control her mind. Once your mind is under control, then you are in charge.
Think of any great men in history and find out why they succeeded. It is their mind that led them there. From renounced men of war like Alexander the Great to great scientists like Albert Einstein, Sir Isaac Newton and leaders like Nelson Mandela, it is what they had in mind that led them to where they ended.
Today the world is celebrating them but never wanna know how they got there.
Mind is the center of emotions, love, hatred, fear, decision making.
In fact, the mind is the center of everything that has to do with your personality, including your character, attitude, manners, integrity, etc.
When you talk about faith and belief, talk about the mind.
When you talk about hope, aspirations, and ambitions, talk about the mind.
When you talk about building a good attitude, think about controlling your mind. When you think about managing resources or controlling tomorrow, think about your mind.
I am where I am today because of what I had in mind years ago. And wherever you are is a consequence of what was in mind. I dress this way because my mind needed me to go this way.
It is your mind that control your choice and decision making. This is why the great Greek philosopher Aristotle said, and I quote, "Excellence is never an accident. It is always the result of high intention, sincere effort, and intelligent execution. It represents the wise choice of many alternatives. Choice, not chance, determines your destiny."
Located right there in your mind is the factory of joy and happiness, and the warehouse of sorrow and sadness. So you can produce the product you prefer in the factory.
Here is the sad news. Many people of great minds still fail sometimes. Because there are a lot of limitations and factors that influence how human minds work.
Your mind can be controlled by someone else outside yourself. For instance,
many of us are who we are today because of how our parents brought us up. They made us build certain beliefs and attitude based on what they had in mind.
Consider religious beliefs, for instance. Many are Christians, Muslims, Hindus, Buddhists because of what they grew up to know. In such case, it is the external people that actually molded their mind to the belief that made them now claim to belong to such a religion or sect. Today the government and people of great influence, including the media, are changing the world and placing people's minds in bondage by deciding what they see, what they should know and what they are not to know, thereby controlling the entire human society.
The world is where it is today because of a combination of what people accommodated in mind years back into this very day. From science and technology to the social and human interrelationships, and the current educational and political systems were all conceived within the mind before they came to effect in our society.
Now, why do we spend time to say all these? The answer is clear.
Watch out this.
Be careful of what you accommodate within your mind.
Don't let your future get stuck by what you are thinking right now.
Build up a positive mind for positive thoughts to flow through your soul.
Wow. I hope you've read what was written on the whiteboard for you.
Yeah, Prof. I was really touched by that line. Do not let your future get stopped by what you're thinking right now, right there, and what you'll think later.
Don't let your mind control you. Instead, take control of your mind.
Don't let others control your mind, instead, try to take control.
If you realize that you've been misled, you can change things by changing your mind.
Now comes the big questions. How do I build a positive mindset for a better tomorrow? How can I change what have already been accommodated in my mind?
How can I control my thoughts to minimize negative decision making?
We are going to share the answer to all your questions in our next video, which shall be available very soon.
To watch our next video, follow Abba Zama John on YouTube or just Google Abba's Grid or Abba's Obot.
For more videos, labels, quotes, motivations, inspirations, and mentorship, visit http://abazdagreed.blogspot.com. You can follow Abasiyama John on YouTube or Instagram at Abazdagreed. With your PC or smartphone, you can Google for Abazdagreed and surf any suitable tab. Do you want to advertise your product via short videos or animated images? Do you have a story you wish to portray in a unique perspective? Do you have a topic you wish to translate into a musical or poetic presentation? Email abazdagreed@yahoo.com or drop your request through the comments section below. We are here to motivate you and offer any support you need to make you stronger to tackle that challenge. We can as well connect you to those you need to mentor you on your current dreams. We are leaders ready to lead and serve you. Thank you.